Hi everyone, it's Joan from Joan's Designs and Creations. Today I'm going to make a hot chocolate cup. On my cup it says Hello Fall, so I'm starting to do some creations for fall. Beginning, I take this is a part of a paper towel, the inside piece, and I glued it to the bottom of the cup, and then I glued a piece of circle that will cover up the top part of that to that paper towel holder. I used one of my drip cutters to cut out a piece of the drip that I'm going to put over the bottom of it. It wasn't quite as big as I needed. I tried to roll it out and it didn't come out as exactly the way I wanted it to, so I had to do that over again. So I just took some tacky glue, put it on the top of that piece that I laid down, and that was just an old piece of cardboard that I used. Here's, you'll see where I had to redo that drip. So I just put that and let it fall down the side. So it looks like there's some chocolate dipping over. Then next I took some more tacky glue and I used half of a styrofoam ball and put that on the top, so that'll give me the shape that I want. And then I took some spackle and put it around that styrofoam to be like whipped cream on the top of a hot chocolate. And you could see that I ran out, so I had to fill up my bag, and then I just mixed those together so that it looks more of a cohesive piece. Then I take some fall sprinkles and I just set those around with my little tool. Instead of just dumping them on there, I like to place them so that they look a little better and you can see all the different colors and they're not bunched up in one place. This saves on the product and also just makes them so you can see them a little better. Then I took some faux chocolate shavings and put those around the piece. And I left the top blank because I knew I was going to use that to add my little pieces. So next I add one of my pumpkins that I made that out of foam clay also, and I let it air dry. Put that on there. Then I have some of those, they're like a real heavy plastic that I'm going to use, a spoon with a maple leaf on it, an acorn, and then a leaf that I had made out of the air dry clay also. That had time to dry, so I just add that on the side of the cup. I added that also to the top of the pumpkin so it stays into place. Then I'm going to add the spoon to the side so that you see that spoon and you also see that leaf. Then I added the different colors of the pumpkins, the yellow, the orange, and then there's like a reddish brown color. And then I added the acorn to the middle of that. Then I'm going to add a bow, so I didn't want to take up the whole front. And what I did was just took different pieces of ribbon that were all cut the same length and then stacked them on top of each other. This is just a messy bow, and then I tied it with a piece of string and made a knot in the back, so that pulled it all together. And then I just fluffed it up so that you could see all the different colors of the ribbon. And I cut it so that they were all the same length and just a little more controlling, because you don't know how long you really want to cut it until after you cut the pieces, until after you have it together. So I just worked at it and pulled those pieces apart so you can see all the different colors. And I like how those come together. So I use those a lot in my creations, the messy bows. Then I added it onto the front of the cup and added a little, like a very light tan bow to the front, just to bring it all together. Thank you.